seul tour.
EB scripts not really say. They say we'll suspend and reopen.
I'm sure they do.
Or they will if they don't.
Yes, I'm quite sure.
On page 33, whose name's here?
Oh.
Professor Janeba Mohammed Yakub, can you kindly enter the hall? Please have your respective seats. It is my pleasant duty to read out the two resolutions that the Regional Committee just adopted at its private meeting. Let us proceed with the first resolution, which reads as follows. The Regional Committee, considering Article 52 of the Constitution and in accordance with Rule 52 of its Rules of Procedure, nominates Professor Janeba Mohammed Yaqub as Regional Director for the African region. Request the Director General to propose to the Executive Board the appointment of Professor Janeba Mohammed Yaqub for a period of up to 5 years and 8 months. Let me congratulate you, Professor Yaqub, on your nomination by the Regional Committee. I will now read the second resolution that will be adopted by the Regional Committee that was adopted by the Regional Committee at its private meeting. The Regional Committee, having nominated Professor Janeba Mohammed Yaqub as Regional Director for Africa, commending the remarkable efforts made by the acting Regional Director, Dr. Chikwe, to ensure continuation of the work and activities of the WHO in the African region through a critical period. One expresses its appreciation to Dr. Chikwe for his continual commitment to the organization and his leadership in the Regional Office for Africa. Two addresses to him is sincere gratitude and best wishes as he assumes his position as Executive Director of the Health Emergencies Program. Would any delegation like to take the floor at this stage to congratulate our nominee? We recommend that you kindly do so within 1 minute. The floor is now open.
Namibia, you can give the floor to Namibia.
Namibia. You have the floor, Namibia.
Honorable Chair, Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, and esteemed colleagues, at the outset, Namibia wishes to express its appreciation to Dr. Mwetse for a dedicated leadership as WHO Regional Director for Africa, which concluded earlier this year. Namibia wishes to congratulate Professor Janabi for his election as our new regional director. As you will come to realize, the member states of the WHO Africa region are unique in our unified approach to work of the WHO. The Africa region member states were instrumental in advancing vital reforms for sustainable financing of WHO, shaping milestones, decisions, including increased assessed contributions to ultimately reach 50% of the WHO's budget, amongst others. It is these proactive member states of the WHO Africa region committed to advancing health equity as well as social justice that you will inherit as the new regional director. Professor Janabi, your vision for the African region resonates strongly with Namibia's priority to achieve universal health coverage. We are inspired by your commitment, and Namibia looks forward to working closely with you to advance the impactful and life-saving work of the WHO, ensuring that the inequalities that threaten to undermine our African public health systems are addressed and addressed so effectively. Despite the reduction in international donor funding, our collective resilience, expertise, and partnerships will empower the region to achieve more through sustainable financing mechanisms and innovation. Once again, Namibia wholeheartedly congratulates you, and we pledge our unwavering support as you lead us into this new chapter. I thank you.
Malawi, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chairperson. Malawi wishes to congratulate our brother, Professor Muhammad Janab, on your success. Tanzania's success is also Malawi's success. And I also want to congratulate the President, Madam Samia, for the success, and my sister, the Minister, and your team. You have worked so hard, well deserved. Let me also take this opportunity also to congratulate Dr. Chikwi, who was our acting RD. You did such a wonderful job, and we appreciate, and we wish you well in your new job as the ED of Health Emergencies. To my brother, Professor Janab Muhammad, you come at a very, very critical time where even the existence of WHO is being questioned. This is a very critical time, and we are very happy that we have somebody from the successes which you have had in Tanzania. We are very confident that you're also going to bring the same to the Afro region. We wish you well, and be assured that Malawi will give you full support. Thank you so much.
Congo, Republic of Congo.
Au nom du président.
On behalf of the President, His Excellency Mr. Julius Sassou Nguesso, and the Government of the Republic of Congo, I would like to extend my most profound congratulations to Professor Mohamed Janabi for his nomination as Regional Director of the Afro Regional Committee. And the Congo is proud to be the host country of this office. It is a particularly trying time, and we are seeing increasing budgetary restrictions, which means that we require strong commitment and particularly strategic leadership. Regional Director-elect, your nomination is a credit to your clear vision and strategic way forward for our region for healthcare in the African continent. We are steadfast in our belief that your leadership will be a leverage for bringing energies together, for optimizing partnerships, and for optimizing the resources that we have to face the African healthcare challenges. The Republic of Congo assures you of its steadfast support as you discharge this duty, and we look forward to continuing very close collaboration with the regional office in the spirit of solidarity, effectiveness, and shared responsibility. And please know that you will always have our legendary hospitality in Brazzaville. We wish you every success as you continue with your work for the African health.
South Africa, followed by Cameroon.
Your Excellencies, Ministers of Health, WHO, Afro-Region, the Director General of the WHO, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, honorable colleagues, esteemed representative. Firstly, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate honorable members for performing this job of electing a new leader in the most efficient manner and the shortest possible time. I've got an intention to ask the Director General, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, to advise the Vatican that next time a pope is wanted, these members are up to the task. On behalf of the Republic of South Africa, I extend our warmest congratulations to Professor Mohamed Yaqub Janabi on his successful election as the Regional Director for the World Health Organization. This is a significant moment not only for the professor, but for the entire African continent. His demonstrated leadership, expertise, and commitment to public health will undoubtedly be invaluable as we collectively strive to address the health challenges facing our region. We extend our sincere congratulations to the Republic of Tanzania for once again presenting such a capable, distinguished candidate in the professor. South Africa looks forward to working closely with Professor Janabi and WHO Africa under his guidance. We are confident that this vision and strategic direction will foster greater collaboration, innovation, and progress in achieving health for all in our diverse continent. Honorable members, quite often we made ourselves to believe that only the global north, specifically USA and Europe, are the only ones who can produce the best in medical care. Hence, whenever our heads of state are sick, they flock there to look for medical care. I have decried this practice many an occasion in this very forum, and I'm promising you that I won't stop doing so until this practice is terminated. I am saying so with more courage today than ever before, because in his presentation today, Professor Janabi challenged us with a question. He said, how many of us here know that Tanzania is performing a lot of cardiac surgery? How many of us here know that Kenya is performing a lot of kidney transplant? I wish to take this opportunity to add to this list. In South Africa, at the Steve Biko Academic Hospital, we have one of the best nuclear medicine facilities in the whole continent, run by a young professor, one of our own, Professor Mike Sateche. In 2017, this unit started performing alpha targeting of prostate cancer cells in order that the other cells are not damaged. 40% of his patients are referred from prominent private hospitals in South Africa. And guess what? 50 of his patients, just in since 2017, were directly referred by European colleagues from Europe itself who know about this unit. So, Professor Janabi, I want to recommend to you that when you take over office, please compile a list of all the best centers on our continent, because we know they are there. Publicize them and promote them. Let the Director General, Dr. Tedros, visit all of them to promote them and publicize them to the world so that we can see that Africa is not to be undermined. I also wish to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Chikwe for holding the fort in the interim after the passing of Dr. Ndugulile. We wish you, Professor Janabi, every success in this new role and reiterate our unwavering support to the World Health Organization in its crucial mission to promote health, keep the world safe, and save the vulnerable. Thank you very much.
Cameroon, followed by Central African Republic.
Madame.
Honourable Chair, Director General, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the President of Cameroon, His Excellency Paul Biya, I would like to state that we extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Moeti for the outstanding work during her mandate, and we would also very warmly like to congratulate Dr. Chikwe for his interim mission. This meant that Africa was able to continue on the right path. And similarly, of course, we would most warmly like to extend our kind congratulations upon his excellent election to Professor Janabi. And we would like him to know that Cameroon will always be unwaveringly available to support him in this particularly lofty mission at the regional office. Cameroon would be happy to welcome Professor Janabi and we look forward to working closely with him because, indeed, his program is very comprehensive and directly tackles African challenges. We are sure that together, in unity, we will be able to build a healthy Africa, a thriving Africa. The President of Cameroon, His Excellency Paul Biya, is very committed to a thriving continent in full health. And this is why His Excellency has always been keen to contribute to these discussions and reflections. And so again, once again, let me extend our most sincere congratulations to Professor Janabi.
Central African Republic, followed by Mozambique.
Professor Jalabi,
Professor Janabi, on behalf of the people of the Central African Republic and the President of the Central African Republic, and also in my personal capacity, I would like to extend our most sincere congratulations to you upon this excellent election to the post of Regional Director of the Regional Committee for Africa. I am convinced that your exceptional leadership and guidance will also provide some spiritual enlightenment thanks to the grace of God, who has intended to perpetuate the spirit of the late Dr. Faustine. The representative necessary has been chosen in order to allow us all to move together towards our collective vision. I am quite sure that your leadership for the Afro region at WHO will be able to further our commitment to developing a new period of transformation for Africa. We will be able to transform this financial crisis into an opportunity to proudly go towards our ambitious healthcare projects and strategies. I would like to, again, applaud your intention to work closely with governments, with ministers of health, to strengthen South-South collaboration and the intention to treat all the African populations on a level playing field. I'm sure that you will not only be able to continue the excellent work of Dr. Moeti, but we will also be able to push further together. Be assured that we are pledging our unfaltering support to you as you discharge this mission. Thank you.
Mozambique, followed by Equatorial Guinea.
Muito obrigado.
Thank you very much for giving the floor, Madam Chair. Director General of the WHO for Mozambique, we are very, very pleased to associate ourselves with other speakers who spoke before us in congratulating our dear brother, Professor Janabi, on his election to this noble and arduous task of Regional Director of the WHO for Africa at a very challenging moment globally and continentally. On behalf of Mozambique, we wish to express every wish for his success in his mandate and our full readiness to collaborate with the new director. Together, we will continue on the pathway towards an Africa with an increasingly healthy population. Congratulations, Africa. Congratulations, Tanzania. From Mozambique, may God bless you abundantly, Professor Janabi. Thank you very much for your attention.
Equatorial Guinea, followed by Angola.
Thank you. Distinguished member of WHO Regional Committee for Africa, esteemed colleagues and honored guests, I am delighted to extend my heartfelt congratulations to Dr. Mohamed Janabi of Tanzania on his election as the new WHO Regional Director for Africa. Dr. Janabi's distinguished career as a cardiologist, former executive director of Muhimbili National Hospital, and a senior health advisor to the President of Tanzania, positioned him as an exceptional leader for his role. His deep commitment to universal health coverage, pandemic preparedness, and health sovereignty aligns perfectly with the urgent needs for our region. On behalf of the President of Equatorial Guinea, we'd like to extend our warmest congratulations to Dr. Janabi. We are confident that under his leadership, the WHO Regional Office for Africa will achieve remarkable progress toward healthier, more resilient future for Africans as we embrace the theme of WHA 78, One World for Health. Let us unite in support of Dr. Janabi and seize this transformative moment in 2025 to advance our shared goals. Thank you.
Angola, followed by Uganda.
Muito obrigada.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Director General of the WHO, ministers and representatives of countries, we would like at the outset to underscore that we are witnessing a very important democratic event that has been very transparent in the election of our WHO regional director in the person of Professor Janabi, to whom I convey the congratulations of the President of the Republic of Angola, João Lorenzo, and we also congratulate the people of Tanzania and the region for this excellent outcome. Professor Janabi, we believe strongly in you, and we believe that your leadership will be transformative and it will give priority to preventing diseases and to treatment and rehabilitation. It's important here that I underscore the fact that our region has suffered greatly of emerging and re-emerging diseases which require a regional strategy that is assertive and regional collaboration. As my South African colleague said, we wish to see synergies and joint work and to see us taking advantage of what we have in our continent to deal with highly complex cases and to serve the people of our region. It's important also that I say that we will be seeing you take up office in a particularly difficult time with financial challenges, but we have every confidence in your wisdom and your capacity to mobilize and support countries in mobilizing other sources of financing to gradually improve our health systems. And relying on ourselves in doing so, we are by your side, sir. We wish you every health and prosperity, and you can count on Angola at all times. Many thanks to you, and my congratulations to my sister, Minister of Health of Tanzania, and her team for their capacity, their convening capacity, and their rallying capacity. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Uganda, followed by Kenya.
Chair, DG, WHO, distinguished guests, delegates, on behalf of the Republic of Uganda and on behalf of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President, and the Minister of Health, and on my own behalf, I would like to congratulate Professor Janabi Mohamed Yaqub and the people of the United Republic of Tanzania on his election. We trust that our regional office is in good hands, and we assure Professor Yaqub of our commitment and full support during his tenure of office. We also trust that you will drive the African health agenda to greater heights. Congratulations once again, and thank you all. all for your kind attention.
Kenya, followed by Burundi.
Your Excellencies, Director General of WHO, distinguished delegates, Kenya warmly congratulates our newly elected Regional Director, Professor Mohamed Janabi. We pledge our unwavering support and anticipate a prosperous collaboration, fostering the spirit of unity and building upon the successes of past partnerships within the Afro region. Significant health and financing challenges lie ahead for our region, demanding our collective wisdom and concerted efforts. However, we are confident that your distinguished vision, considerable expertise, and proven leadership will guide us effectively towards sustainable solutions that benefit all member states. Thank you.
Burundi, followed by Zambia.
Merci, Madame.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Burundi, through me, wishes to convey its sincerest congratulations to Professor Janabi on his brilliant and overwhelming victory in this election to the position of Regional Director for Africa. In nominating him to this high responsibility in a rigorous and transparent process recognizes the technical and strategic competency and the trust in his visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to equity in health. This comes at a critical juncture for our continent as we face many health challenges. Burundi is of the view that your election is a promising sign of hope for a more healthy Africa. We are convinced that with your rich experience and your capacity for inclusive dialogue and your determination to promote strategic partnerships with member states, you will be able to build a renewed momentum towards concrete outcomes in delivering on the aspirations of our African peoples for greater and better health and sustainable development. The government of Burundi would like to take this opportunity also to express its deep appreciation to the ad interim regional director for his commitment and professionalism that he has demonstrated during the transition period. And he ensured that his mission was and the WHO's mission was discharged in Africa. We thank him for his cooperation and full support. We reiterate our availability to work closely with your regional office in a spirit of African solidarity, operational perspicacity, and with a focus on the national priorities. And may your leadership be crowned with success for a more healthy Africa and for the service of the people of Africa. Thank you.
Zambia, followed by Nigeria.
Thank you, Chair. Delegates, it's a pleasure today, a nice moment to Professor Janabi for scooping the seat for Regional Director for Africa. It was a sad moment when Dr. Nungurire could not stay on the seat for a long time, and today the replacement comes to you. You have excelled through what you said by convincing. You convinced all of us here. Nobody has lost, all of us have won. You spoke with a lot of passion, and it's our expectation that you walk the talk. You mean your words, and we shall give you support. You are coming at a time when the fiscal space is down, but you have promised us that there is hope in you. As a medical doctor, you always keep life alive, keep the moment, the health, also alive. We expect you to perform more than what others expected. Zambia is closer to Tanzania. Tanzania is Zambia. We congratulate you on behalf of my country, and also congratulate the President of Tanzania, and all of us, congratulations.
Nigeria, followed by Seychelles.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, Director General of the WHO, and the now outgone Interim Regional Director for WHO Africa. On behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I wish to congratulate the newly elected Regional Director of WHO Afro, Professor Mohamed Yakubu Janabi, for his success at this election. I wish to also congratulate the Honorable Minister for Health from Tanzania, the government and people of Tanzania for the success. Let me also use this opportunity to salute the 3 candidates from Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, and Guinea for the brave showing during the election processes, which demonstrated the rich capacity of Africa. I join to appreciate Dr. Chukwe for stepping in so diligently and competently in the interim. I congratulate you, Professor Janabi, in your new role as the Regional Director of WHO Africa. I wish to pledge the commitment of Nigeria to work with you in your 7-point agenda covering broad areas of critical importance for the betterment of the health of Africans. Nigeria looks forward to your transformative leadership as Mother Africa moves forward in this trying time to transform the health of communities in Africa. The result of this election demonstrates that Africa is just, Africa is of brotherhood, and Africa is in solidarity. We wish you a successful tenure. Thank you.
Seychelles, followed by Comoros.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Regional Director General, WHO. Seychelles would like to congratulate Professor Mohamed Yacoub Janabi on his election for the nomination as Regional Director for Africa. We are confident that you will very ably lead our continent through the challenges being faced by our health systems in our efforts to reach universal health. We pledge our full support and good wishes to you as our new Regional Director and look forward to working with you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Chikwe for his leadership during the interim period and wish you well in your future role. Once again, congratulations, Professor Janabi. Thank you.
Comoros, followed by Ethiopia.
Merci, Madame la Présidente.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for giving me the floor. Your Excellencies, Ministers, Mr. Director General of the WHO, Mr. Regional Director of the WHO, fellow participants, on behalf of His Excellency, the President of the Union of the Comoros and all the people of the Comoros, we wish to very warmly thank Professor Janabi and all the kindred people of Tanzania and congratulate him on this decisive victory. Just now, Professor Janabi, during your brilliant presentation, I had put my paper in to ask you a question. Unfortunately, I was unable to. I can no longer do it, but I did want to, however, ask you about equity, gender equity, and in household economies, household budgets. But I have every assurance that you will take this into account when you take up office, because we all are aware that the WHO has put its weight behind UHC, and it is our hope that by then all people will be able to benefit from lower cost quality healthcare. In closing, I wanted to say that LDCs are supported by the WHO, and the most recent initiative of this kind was medical clustering is a recent one, and we count on you to support us in this endeavor. Once again, I wish to thank you and congratulate you, and you have our wishes for a successful mandate. Thank you.
Ethiopia, followed by Eritrea.
Thank you, Chair. Your Excellency, Honorable Ministers, Director General, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues. On behalf of Government of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and Her Excellency Dr. Maqdas Daba, the Minister of Health, I extend our warmest congratulations to Professor Janabi Mohamed Yaqub on his election as WHO Regional Director for Africa. He brings with him outstanding leadership as presented in the morning, rich experience, and a deep commitment to advancing health in Africa. We are confident that under his guidance, our region will make significant strides toward this universal health coverage and health equity and innovation. We also extend our heartfelt congratulations for the United Republic of Tanzania for presenting such a seasoned and a capable candidate to lead our regional health agenda. Ethiopia looks forward to working closely with Professor Janabi in the WHO Regional Office to address our shared health challenge and to accelerate progress toward this Agenda 2063 and the Sustainable Development Goals. Let me also express our sincere appreciation to Dr. Chikwi for his dedicated service and the steady leadership as interim acting regional director during this important transitional period. And also add our congratulations on his appointment as Executive Director of the Health Emergency Programs, which we really appreciate. Once again, congratulations to Professor Janabi and Tanzania on this occasion, and we welcome you to see and add this in very, very near future, Professor Janabi. Thank you.
Eritrea, followed by Senegal.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In the interest of time, I will be very brief. All protocols observed. Our delegation would like to warmly congratulate Professor Janabi, on his election as WHO Regional Director for Africa. Eritrea also congratulates the United Republic of Tanzania and congratulates also all of us for this successful election. Eritrea wishes you, Professor Janabi, well and looks forward to working with you closely, and you can always count on us or on our unwavering support. I also take this opportunity to thank Dr. Chikwe for his dedication and competence during the interim period. I thank you.
Senegal, followed by the Gambia.
Madam Chair of the Regional Committee for WHO in Africa, heads of delegations, Mr. Director General of the WHO, and Interim Regional Director for Africa, Dr. Chikwe, on behalf of the President of the Republic of Senegal, His Excellency Jahafi, and the people of Senegal, I wish to congratulate Professor Mohamed Yaqub Janabi on his commanding win. We also congratulate the other candidates of Côte d'Ivoire, Guinea, and Togo, all together in lockstep, we will be able to address the health challenges of our continent. We reaffirm our appreciation to Dr. Moeti and Dr. Chikwe for everything they have been able to achieve during their terms of office. To Dr. Chikwe, we wish to convey our congratulations on his brilliant promotion, and we wish him every success in his new mission. We reaffirm our willingness to work with the new Regional Director for Africa and to work with all member states to bring about a transformative change of our health systems for the greater betterment of our peoples and countries. I wish to urge all member states and ministers of health to strongly advocate for a larger health budget in our countries and to work together for a comprehensive success in our public health and to ensure that health for all and all for health is a reality for everyone in Africa. Thank you.
Gambia, followed by Botswana.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. We start by extending our congratulations on behalf of His Excellency President Adama Barrow to Professor Janabi Muhammad Yaqub and the government and people of Tanzania. Today marks another remarkable day in the history of WHO, especially the WHO Africa region. We went through very difficult times, the loss of Dr. Ndugulele, but here we are. We thank the WHO leadership and the RC members, the ministers, and all the secretariat members for being able to organize this. Madam Chair, we congratulate you yourself. Thank you very much, and the secretariat team. To Dr. Janabi, we did hear you. We had your manifesto, but I want to remind you, we've taken note of the points in the manifesto, and I remember my question. I'm going to follow through. I'm sure you'll be prepared to really deliver on those. But we are very delighted. This marks another milestone. Africa needs to move forward. We need to support each other. We need to work as a team. When it comes to commodity issues that we mentioned earlier, without having a robust strategy, without speaking as a continent, it will be very difficult for us to get to where we want to get to. Because united, we stand strong, divided, we are weak. To the other candidates, we want to congratulate them for putting themselves forward. Yes, you didn't cross this line, but we urge you to use your expertise to support Professor Janabi in building a stronger African health system. The support is still needed. Prof, once again, we say congratulations to you, but we are very optimistic that your taking of this responsibility will also mean a stronger, a more robust surgical service on the African continent. This is a weak area, and we think with your surgical background, your background in emergency medicine, some of us are very, very passionate about that. I think we need to start a very strong surgical network in Africa. To Dr. Tedros, we thank you very much for your leadership and for staying here since morning with us. It shows your commitment to ensuring that the processes go in line with the principles of fairness, principles of equity, and your respect for the people of Africa. Dr. Chikwe, we equally thank you for holding fort. We're proud of all of you, and we wish you all the best. And Dr. Moeti, we wish to thank you for contributing. Finally, I wish to suggest to Dr. Janabi, strengthen what works. It's not everything we change as leaders. There are things that are going on well, build on them, strengthen them. Of course, you can be very innovative as well. Once again, congratulations and thank you.
Botswana, followed by Sierra Leone.
Thank you very much, Chair. Hearty congratulations to you, my dear brother, Professor Mohamed Yaqub Janabi. Congratulations to my sister, the Minister of Tanzania. You had a great team there behind you, sir. Just like you supported our candidate, Dr. Moeti, throughout her tenure, I can assure you that Botswana will continue to support you and Tanzania as we work together to strengthen health systems in Africa. I was listening very attentively to your manifesto as well, and I liked how you believed in Africa and you wanted to put a spotlight in all that we can do in the continent. I say well done to you, and if you are wondering where to start as you begin this journey, I want to invite you to start in Botswana. Congratulations.
Sierra Leone, followed by DRC.
Thank you very much, Chair. I convey this message of congratulations on behalf of my minister, Dr. Austin Deby, who is not here today, but who is on his way. He'll be here tomorrow for sure. Dr. Janabi, congratulations. These are very challenging times for the WHO as for the entire multilateral system. And we are encouraged by the broad and very energetic vision you've set out in your program. Sierra Leone assures you of its support throughout your tenure. Congratulations, Tanzania. I have already conveyed to the Honorable Minister of Health the wish of Sierra Leone that should we ever put up a candidate, the Honorable Minister of Health of Tanzania will be the chair of that campaign. She has been a very delightful presence. Congratulations. Congratulations, and thank you, Excellency. Thank you, Dr. Tedros, for being here with us and for steering this organization so very competently. Thank you.
DRC, followed by South Sudan.
Merci.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. On behalf of the President of the Republic and Felix Tshisekedi, and on my own behalf, I would like to present my sincere congratulations to Professor Janabi on his brilliant election. Sir, when we had elected your predecessor, there were several rounds of voting. However, there was only one single round this time round, which is testimony to the desire to see you quickly in office and to roll out the policies that you shared with us. We have high expectations of you, but we do believe that the energy we see in the Tanzanian team led by your minister, we believe that energy paired with your knowledge will mean that we will have concrete responses and outcomes for the expectations of Africans. I thank Dr. Tedros for his leadership, Dr. Chikwe for his ad interim stint, which he masterfully completed, and at the head of the Regional Office for Africa. Many thanks and congratulations to you once again, Professor.
South Sudan, followed by Madagascar.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Excellencies, Ministers of Health, Excellency Dr. Tedros, DG of WHO, colleague ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also coming in on behalf of my minister and Undersecretary of the Ministry of Health. On behalf of the government and people of South Sudan, allow me to congratulate Professor Mohamed Janabi for his election as new regional director. We further congratulate Her Excellency, the Minister of Health of Tanzania, and the whole team for the work well done. Professor Janabi deserved this position, considering his vast experience and expertise in the field of health. We all know that Professor Janabi is coming in at a time of very complex political landscape with enormous challenges awaiting him, but we are more than sure and confident that he will navigate safely in leading the health sector in Africa. South Sudan expresses its unwavering commitment and its steadfast cooperation with Professor Mohamed Janabi in the spirit of African solidarity an African solution for African problems. We wish him all the best and success in his new position. We also wish the other 3 candidates who competed with him all the best and good luck in the future. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madagascar, followed by Togo.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of of Madagascar and His Excellency the President Andry Rajoelina, I wish to express our congratulations to Professor Janabi upon his election. Professor Janabi, we believe that your election will provide new momentum to the regional office and lead to the betterment of public health in our region. The assistance of the regional office is extremely valuable, in particular in these trying times. I wish you all of the very best and full success as you discharge this mandate. And I would like to congratulate the United Republic of Tanzania on the election of their representative. You can be assured of the solidarity and brotherhood of Madagascar, which is reciprocal. Thank you.
Togo, followed by Ghana.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la.
Thank you very much, Chair. Director General of the WHO, Regional Director ad interim, ministers. I'm taking the floor on behalf of the Minister of Health of Togo to express our sincere congratulations to Professor Janabi upon his election to this post. Professor Janabi, we are delighted at your commitment to implementing effectively your brilliant strategy that you set out in your presentation strategy. You can be assured of Togo's unfaltering support as you carry out your work. We would like to congratulate Dr. Chikwe as well for his ad interim work. Thank you.
Ghana, followed by Liberia.
Chair, Ghana is grateful for the opportunity to comment on the successful election of the Regional Director for Africa region. We thank the Director General and Secretariat for an election well conducted. On behalf of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, we extend our sincere appreciation to the Republic of Tanzania and assure you that Ghana will support and fully committed to supporting the Regional Director-elect in the execution of his duties. Professor Janabi, you come at a time where the financial landscape for global health is shaky, but we are convinced that your experience and skills will be brought to bear to salvage our continent. To the Secretariat, it is our hope that you will give Professor Janabi the full support he needs to steer the affairs of our region. Dr. Chiwikwi, thank you for the exemplary leadership you exhibited whilst acting as the Regional Director. The region is grateful and we wish you well in your next endeavor. Congratulations once again to Professor Janabi and well done to the Minister for Health of Tanzania for the hard work. Thank you.
Liberia, followed by Sao Tome.
First of all, I want to say the lady who's chairing the meeting today is our health minister from Liberia. And we want to acknowledge of the great work that she has done here today. So, Honorable Minister, on behalf of you and the people of Liberia, we want to join all the countries sitting around this table to say congratulations to Dr. Professor Janabi for his elections today. We know what the African country is facing when it comes to health issues, climate change, and disease outbreak. We need a strong man like Professor Janabi to steer us through the process. And we have been listening to him. We know that he has Africa at heart and is willing to face the challenges when it comes to financial crisis that the continent is facing right now. We strongly believe he has the capability and the capacity to carry us through that in the years to come. We are also proud that we are coming with new innovations to improve the health status of each country sitting around the table here. It is not one size fits all, and I'm sure that you're going to look at each country as the situation arises. We strongly believe that with all of us around this table, we can make Africa like other continents in the world. Again, I want to say thank you and congratulations, and we look forward to working with you in the coming years. Thank you.
Sao Tome and Principe, followed by Algeria.
Muito boa tarde. A very good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Sao Tome and Principe wishes to congratulate Professor Janabi and the people of Tanzania on his election to head our regional office. During the presentation of the candidates, all of them spoke of commitments based on the realities of each member state, and more specifically, small developing states, which reassured us. Professor Janabi, an absolute majority expressed in the voting is a clear expression of consensus, and it is my hope that you will take advantage of this positive synergy to leverage the work of our organization. It is my hope also that in difficult times, those that we are passing through now, your experience and our solidarity will be the watchword among our countries, and Sao Tome and Principe is ready to actively participate in this process. Thank you.
Algeria, followed by Burkina Faso.
Merci. Thank you very much, Chair. Honourable Ministers, Director General of the WHO, on behalf of Algeria, I would like to, of course, extend our congratulations to Professor Janabi on his election to this post. Professor Janabi, you are a cardiologist, and you know that when we are suffering from irregular cardiac heart rates, we are at a risk of death, and we look forward to you boosting the heart rate of Africa. This is exactly what we need. I am sure that our countries will be shocked and impressed by the very capabilities that exist within our region. At this moment, I would certainly like to take this opportunity to assure you of the steadfast support of Algeria. We will work by your side to work to promote healthcare for Africans. I would also, of course, like to congratulate all of the other excellent candidates, and I certainly wish them all of the best in their future. Thank you.
Burkina Faso, followed by Tanzania. First and foremost, allow me to follow other member states in their declarations and most warmly congratulate, on behalf of Burkina Faso, all of the special session for the excellent functioning of this session. On behalf of His Excellency, the President Ibrahim Traoré, I would like to extend my heartfelt and warm congratulations to Professor Janabi, to the professor, and indeed to the entire population of the United Republic of Tanzania. We would also like to congratulate and applaud the other candidates for their empowering visions. They are certainly very interesting to take into account for the good of Africa. We are extremely grateful to the Director General for his leadership, and of course to Dr. Moeti for her ongoing commitment. Thank you also to Dr. Chikwe and the entire team
behind the regional committee who led to the excellent outcome of this vote. Burkina Faso reiterates its steadfast support to the regional office and to our new regional director-elect. We wish you all the best.
Tanzania.
Thank you, Your Honorable Chair. Thank you, Dr. DG, Dr. Moet, Acting DG, Dr. Chikwe, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Honorable Ministers of Health, friends and fellow African who we attended this special conference today. Honorable Chair, I stand and speak before you with great immense pride and profound gratitude as we celebrate a remarkable milestone on the election of our Tanzanian candidate, Professor Mohamed Yakubu Janabi, as the WHO Regional Director for Africa. Honorable Chair, on behalf again of the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, and the entire delegation, I extend our heartfelt thanks for the trust and confidence you have placed in Professor Mohamed Janabi and the condolence messages we have received following the sudden death of the Director General-elect, Dr. Faustin Ndugulile. This victory is not his alone. It is a shared victory for the entire African continent, the global health community, and all who believed in the power of unity, collaboration, and the vision of more prosperous Africa. We are deeply honored by the support we have received across the continent and beyond. Your endorsement shows a shared vision, one in which every African has access to quality health care, where no one is left behind, and where our collective effort drive lasting and meaningful change. Tanzania remains steadfast in its commitment to African solidarity. We will continue to work hand in hand with all member states to strengthening our multilateral cooperation and advance the goals of the WHO Afro. Madam Chair, before I conclude, I wish to take this moment again to sincerely thank Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, for her unwavering support in endorsing Professor Mohamed Janabi and for her visionary leadership in advancing health and well-being across the African continent. Once again, thank you for your trust. Thank you for your support. Asante sana, and thank you very much.
Cape Verde.
Good afternoon, everyone. Cabo Verde congratulates Professor Janabi of Tanzania. He was able to gather the votes of the majority of African countries present, which means that he can be assured of our immediate confidence in his term of office. It is my hope that he will bring all his experience from 30 years of hard work for the development of health in his country and others. It is my call to him that when he takes up office as Regional Director for Africa, that countries will endeavor to improve their individual health systems and to help the Regional Director in his work. Dear Regional Director, you can count on Cabo Verde. We remain ready to help you in this joint endeavor, which is incumbent on all of us. Thank you.
I would now like to invite the Regional Director nominee to address the committee with a short statement. Professor Janabi Mohammed Yaqub, you have the floor.
Honorable Chairperson, esteemed Director General of the World Health Organization, honorable ministers, head of delegations, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored and grateful to accept the nomination as WHO Regional Director for Africa. This is not merely a personal milestone, but a collective achievement reflecting our shared commitment to advancing health across our continent. I pay tribute to the late Dr. Faustin Ndungulile, whose untimely passing was a profound loss. Elected to this role in August 2024, Dr. Ndungulile was a visionary leader dedicated to improving health in Africa. My sincere appreciation goes to Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, for unwavering support on this endeavor, and to Dr. Tedros for his exemplary global leadership. Thank you, Dr. Tedros. I also thank very much Dr. Chikwe for his steady leadership during this transition. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Moet, the first woman to serve as the WHO Regional Director for Africa since 2015. Dr. Moet has led transformative efforts, including managing the world poliovirus and strengthening the region's response to health emergencies. To the honorable ministers of health and heads of delegations, thank you for your trust on me. I will not let you down. Your support underscores our collective resolve to build a healthier, stronger, and more united Africa. I also wish to acknowledge and commend my esteemed colleagues who participated in this election process. Dr. Conan Yeo, Dr. Mohamed Lamin, Professor Mustafa Mijayawa. I have read and heard your manifestos, and I'm inspired by your dedication. I look forward to collaborating with each to move Africa forward. As we face challenges ranging from infectious diseases, non-communicable diseases, to climate change and limited health financing, we must harness Africa's resilience and unity. You heard my priorities, but the most important will be mobilizing resources and fostering South-to-South collaboration. We must optimize our resources, refine policies, and amplify Africa's voices in the global health discourse. Investing in local capacity, training our health professions, and embracing innovation are crucial for sustainable progress. One of the delegates said, this journey is very tough for WHO. Allow me to edit a bit. This journey requires collective efforts, courage, and vision of all of us. Let us move forward together to create a healthier, more equitable Africa for generations to come. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Muito obrigado. Asanteni sana.
I would now like to invite the Acting Regional Director to address the committee with a short statement. Dr. Chikwe, you have the floor.
Thank you, Chair. Dear colleagues, allow me to take a moment to offer my warmest congratulations to our new Regional Director-elect for WHO in the Africa region, Professor Mohamed Janabi. But I'd also like to thank Professor Mijiawa, Dr. Drame, and Dr. Yao for putting yourselves forward for leadership. My brother, Professor Janabi, this is a moment of great significance for you personally, for this organization, and for the nearly 1.4 billion people across our region who rely on WHO to deliver on its promise of health for all. Your nomination reflects the trust that member states have placed in your leadership. Your nomination, my brother, is an acknowledgement of your vision, your deep understanding of the needs and aspirations of our region. The task ahead will demand courage, clarity, and a steadfast focus on the priorities that our member states have offered. But you're not starting alone. You can count on the full support of the WHO Afro team and everyone in WHO. You can also count on the dedication of an exceptional team across our country offices and our regional office. I've come to experience this personally over the last few months. We have done our best to maintain momentum, strengthen internal systems, and lay the groundwork for a smooth transition. I am confident that the foundation is solid and you will lead from a place of strength. I very much look forward to working closely with you during this handover and to supporting you in every way possible as you begin this next chapter of leadership. Once again, thank you very much, Member States, for placing your trust in Professor Janabi. Professor Janabi, congratulations, and thank you for stepping forward to serve the region.
I would like to give the floor to the Director General for his remarks. Dr. Tedros, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair, Honorable Minister Luis Maple Poto, Vice Chair, Honorable Minister Abdullahi Sidi Mohammed Wadi, Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, Heads of Delegation, dear colleagues and friends. I offer my warm congratulations to Professor Mohammed Yaqub Janabi on your nomination as Regional Director for Africa, and also to the United Republic of Tanzania. I also thank Dr. Lamin and Professor Mijiawa and Dr. Yao on your campaigns for this challenging but extremely important position. Each candidate brought unique skills, experiences, and perspectives to the table, demonstrating the talent and commitment we have within our continent. Professor Janabi, you have earned the confidence and trust of the member states of the region. This is a great privilege and a very great responsibility. This job will demand every bit of the technical, managerial, and diplomatic skills you have. I observed those qualities when I was in Tanzania in January to assist with the Marburg outbreak, and I had the opportunity to work with you, Professor Janabi. And I was very much impressed, actually, during that trip. And you're not alone. You're supported by a very dedicated and talented team at the regional office as you build on the distinguished legacy of my sister, former regional director, Dr. Shidi Moeti. And I assure you of my support and that of my colleagues in Geneva, including your immediate predecessor, who served as acting RD, Dr. Chikwe, and who will be taking the reins of the WHO Health Emergencies Program. Colleagues, it goes without saying that the incoming regional director will need your full support, no matter how difficult things get. And it's almost a certainty that they will be difficult. But as the new RD-elect said, this is everybody's business, and I fully agree. Both expected and unexpected challenges are part and parcel of global health. It's what we signed up for. The true difficulty is when multiple challenges all land at the same time. That's when the leadership of your incoming regional director will be needed the most to prepare for, prevent, and respond to the challenges ahead. These include conflict, the climate crisis, inequality, infectious disease outbreaks, the rising burden of NCDs, antimicrobial resistance, and so much more. And of course, Professor Janabi, you're joining at an unprecedented time for the organization. We're grateful for your experience and expertise as we work together to navigate the challenges we face and position our organization to be stronger, sharper, and more effective in the future. And we have already started using the current crisis as an opportunity to shape up our organization and to make it better. Professor Janabi, you have the faith and confidence of our member states and of the entire organization. I look forward to working with you, and I look forward to your appointment by the Executive Board at its meeting following the World Health Assembly. Once again, congratulations. I very much look forward to working with you for a healthier, safer, fairer Africa. I thank you, and Madam Chair, back to you.
Many thanks, Dr. Tedros. This concludes consideration of item 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the closure of this special section of the Regional Committee. Before we close, honorable delegates, allow me to recall the proposal from the African region for the elective post of the 78th World Health Assembly and of the 157th section of the Executive Board. As per usual practice, we adopted the relevant decisions, and specifically Decision 5 and Decision 6 at the Regional Committee meeting last year. To summarize, Cameroon, Ethiopia, Liberia, and the Gambia are proposed to serve on the General Committee, while Mauritania, Malawi, Chad are proposed to serve on the Committee on Credentials. Namibia is proposed to serve as chair of Committee A, while I, in my capacity as first vice chairperson of the 74th Regional Committee for Africa, will be proposed as vice president of the 78th World Health Assembly. Concerning the Executive Board, Cape Verde and Central African Republic are proposed to replace Ethiopia and Senegal as from its 157th section immediately after the 78th World Health Assembly. In this respect, I wish to sincerely thank Ethiopia and Senegal for having so excellently represented the interests of our region over the past 3 years. Zimbabwe will be proposed to replace Senegal to serve on the Program Budget and Administration Committee, and Central African Republic will be proposed to replace Lesotho to serve on the Standing Committee on Health, Emergency Prevention, Preparedness, and Response. I congratulate all the fellow delegates on their new posts and wish them all the best in their work. Before we close, may I now request the Regional Director at Intern and the Director General to address the Regional Committee. Dr. Chikwe, you have the floor.
Thank you, Dr. Boto. As we close this extraordinary session, I also want to thank you, our chair, for your capable leadership throughout today's proceedings. You've guided this session with clarity and fairness. The circumstances that brought us together were unexpected, but the way in which the region has responded with unity, urgency, and an unwavering commitment to due process has been nothing short of remarkable. To the member states, to our member states, thank you for showing what regional solidarity looks like in action. Your engagement today affirms the importance you attach to WHO's leadership. I would also like to appreciate the WHO Secretariat, the Legal Council, and all the interpretation teams for your invaluable support. Let me join the chair too in acknowledging the nominations for key elective positions for the upcoming WHA 78 and the Executive Board meeting. These nominations reflect both continuity and renewal. I want to particularly thank Ethiopia and Senegal for their excellent services over the last 3 years. And I warmly congratulate all our member states who are proposed to serve. Cameroon, Ethiopia, and the Gambia and Liberia to the General Committee, Chad, Malawi, and Mauritania to the Committee on Credentials, Namibia as well as the chair of Committee A, and to you, our Honorable Chair, as Vice President of WHA 78. For the Executive Board, we welcome Cape Verde and the Central African Republic and thank them for stepping forward at this important time. We also commend Zimbabwe, the Central African Republic, for their forthcoming roles on the PBAC and the Standing Committee on Health Emergency Prevention, Preparedness and Response. These appointments matter especially to ensure that our region continues to have a strong voice in shaping the global agenda. Colleagues, today you have filled a vital responsibility nominating WHO's next regional director for the Africa region. As we all know, this decision comes at a time of great transition, not only for WHO, but for the global health architecture as a whole. I want to again congratulate Professor Janabi on his important nomination. I am confident that his leadership will further strengthen WHO's impact across our region. Serving as an acting regional director since February has been a profound honor to me. I want to again express my sincere appreciation to Dr. Tedros. Thank you for your trust and steadfast support in entrusting me with this role. That work continues today. I will remain fully committed to supporting the transition. But we now move to the next chapter with renewed leadership and a united region. I am confident that we will continue to stand together, amplifying country priorities, advancing reforms, and ensuring that WHO remains a trusted partner to all. Thank you all for your service. It's been a privilege to serve alongside you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chikwe. Dr. Tedros, you have the floor.
I think we have had a very long day, and I fully concur with Chikwe in everything that he had said. And thank you so much, Madam Chair. Thank you so much, Vice Chair, and to all members of the Afro region. You have shown, as my friend Aaron said earlier, a very effective election. Congratulations, and I would like to assure you that we'll support Professor Janabi to the maximum. So congratulations again, and look forward to working with you. So thank you. Asante sana.